Last night ended up, being a bit
uncomfortable.
I
reckon we're going to have a grumpy Derek on board. We've had a massive wind.
This has blown us away.
Good Lord, Nashville, it ain't what it seems.
Proudly brought to you by iCheck TPMS. Here we go. Welcome back to another episode with Just Vanning It. This week we have a little surprise.
We need more than hopes and wishes for us to make it.
We are arriving and absolutely no idea what this is like. Never seen it before.
It's sort of sight unseen, isn't it?
It is sight unseen, but I'm very, very excited. Here we go. It's a long driveway.
Oh, we're going to get across that bridge like we're heavy. Oh my goodness gracious me. We called them and they said it'll hold us, this little bridge. Oh, well. Oh, oh. Wow. Alright, we got across. Oh my goodness. I was a bit worried about that little rickety bridge. Wow. This has blown us away. We've already been inside to have a look. This is so cute. Have a look at this little joint. And the firewood. Look how cute this is. Oop. This is absolutely amazing. Apparently there's a barbecue out there. Tiny little cottage. Nice little chair here. Little telly. Definitely going to be lighting that little sucker over there. Come through here. This is one of the reasons why we Sue got this place. Hang on, let's turn some lights on. Is because there's a bath. Sue really wants to use the bath. How cool is this? Dunny. Even put the get the mood going with the radio. Shower. This is so cool. Wow. I'm blown away by this. Little bar fridge. Proper old school. And apparently he says even though the stove is old, it does work. There you go. Have dinner. Very sophisticated, isn't it? What do you think?
It is absolutely gorgeous. It is so quaint. I'm just so excited to be here. All right, Derek is straight on because he's starving. So
It's old school, bro.
It's old school. The old rednecks or heads.
So they actually have food in here for you, like eggs and bacon, bread.
All complimentary. There you go.
Yeah, still got it. Still got it, bros.
Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. When you arrive, they've just got some beautiful fresh bread, a couple of eggs, a little bit of butter. It's meant to be for breakfast, but Derek hasn't had breakfast yet, so.
Mate, I'm straight into it here. Yes. We good. Yay. Alright. We'll go through all the little bits later.
And then, once we've done that, we'll light the fire, because it's nice and chilly today.
Yes, like the temperatures out in the high country have really dropped, and I'm not moaning about it, it's awesome. And this is one of the nice things about getting one of these little cottages on your travels, if that's the goal, you want to come up from Melbourne or wherever, you light the little fire, heat up the joint.
And it's important to say that we've got like no association with this cottage. I literally just found it on Airbnb.
Yep. Have you got a plate or something?
As a bit of a treat. You've done a great job. So Derek has cooked us some bacon and eggs. I love how everything is like age appropriate. Look at even the
I know, it's great, eh?
The plates. You use the old gas burner over there that you had to light with the match.
I know, crazy. And even the plates, look. But I had to quick cook something up to eat. I'm starving.
I'm very excited about this. Here we go. So it says that chain has to be on the last link. It's got to be
Bob, come on.
as open as possible.
What's that?
So you got to pull that because otherwise apparently you smoke yourself out.
On the last one, like that.
I don't know. It says in the book.
Oh, let me read it.
Read the book. Here's the book.
Look, right?
Right.
There's a damper chain on the right hand side of the chimney. Make sure it is fully open, that the chain is on the very last link of the clip prior to line. So yeah, well, yes, alright. Hang on a minute.
So it's on the very last link, yeah?
Well, yeah, it's right on the last, and you can't get it more open than that. Bobby,
Okay.
watch out, buddy.
Here we go.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
And then we'll go, oh, shit. Right, now we'll let that get going, eh?
Look how cool this old fireplace is.
The attention to detail. So the wood that they supply, it's chopped up just outside here.
And they replace it every day, apparently.
So we're only one day. We get a couple of these pieces, a little bit bigger. And we get a couple of those. Look at this, eh?
It's so exciting.
All right, let's go. We don't
I'm
like
quite a nerd.
Like the book says, we don't want to. We're not making a big fire. Big fire's dangerous. Little fire's warm.
Bobby,
Oh, look how cool this
let's
is.
go.
I love this. Honest. Oh. Bob, you can't have it, mate.
Now this is what I consider luxury. It's the
Yeah.
high country, a chilly day. What do you reckon?
You know, so we're originally from Queensland. That's where our property is. I've always wanted to have a fire, and people laugh at you in Queensland because it is so hot there in summer, and in winter, you know, it can get quite cold, but during the day it's quite nice. I'd love a little cottage like this. Like, how big is this? It can't be more than, I don't know. Like, this is a 2-car garage, really.
If
I would
that.
think, if that, no, about that.
So that's the kitchen. You got yourself a little lounge suite there. TV there. Fireplace there. An old rocking chair. And then you've got the bed there. And a bathroom just off to the left.
I got a question. Like, if you were a full-time traveller and was looking for a sort of like a base, drop a comment in down if you think this would be a perfect little base size. Like, this is all myself and Sue really need to be able to pull up for a month or so, a year. Just so you can reset, park the van, repack. Look at this going here.
Holy cow, look at that fire.
Yeah, that's maybe a bit too big, but I won't put any more on for a minute. So what
That's
we'll do-
amazing.
Hey, you've been all over the shop, mate. This is what they give you for the pup. They give you some doggy poo bags. A little biscuit for Bobby. Hey, little mister. Where are you? Yeah, he's out of sort, Bob. Okay, so we have Googled on how to do this. Guinness pie.
Indeed.
There's our diced steak.
1 kg.
And then what we got, they say, is you've got to just brown the meat. Then you add the flour, the beer, the stock, the garlic, and then you got to simmer it for 2 hours.
Wait.
Hey?
Now, did it say to toss it or coat it in flour before you brown it?
No, it's it brown and then toss it. I better check that. So while dinner's just boiling away, and before it gets too cold, we're taking the little mister for a little wander. Show you a little bit more. Oh, look at the colours. I love the colours, eh?
It's beautiful.
Yeah?
What a gorgeous property. I mean, this is where, I know it's cold in the high country, but if you're set up for it correctly with like an indoor fireplace and warm clothes and
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Oh, holy moly, look at the bulls here. Holy moly. It's not a bull, it's a cow. Bob, look at the cow, boy. Look at those guys. Nice and big fellas. Oh, there's a little dam to the right of it. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, it's even, look, it's got a wash line. I think there's a washing machine somewhere as well. It's a little storage joint.
I think that's the washing machine in there.
Oh, is this the washing machine? So it's like a communal washing machine, I wonder. Yes, look.
Look.
A communal washing machine. So if you wanted to do some laundry.
And the big fridge she was talking about.
Yeah, and so that little bar fridge, if you wanted to get some beers or something like that, you can keep them cold.
There's
But
iron, look.
oh, I wouldn't even know how to use that, mate, to be fair. I don't even know how to use a normal iron. Let us know if you've ever used one of these irons in the comment section. Tell you what, it amazes me in just a short amount of time how quickly the temperatures have dropped in the high country from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When we were at the Titanium Rally in Mount Buffalo Caravan
It's
Park.
been the last 3 or 4 days. Not even
Yeah.
3 weeks.
It's really, but that's to be expected, to be honest. Oh, look at this beautiful sunset here we have. It's mint.
I reckon we'll get a beautiful sunset at the back.
No?
I reckon we'll get a beautiful sunset out the back.
Alright, so after a couple of hours, literally,
Look at this.
that has been simmering, and I won't lie, I've had a sneaky taste.
You have?
Hey?
Well, I've had a bath. I'm feeling phenomenal. But we need to get the dinner in.
Yeah.
So, we've got ourselves just a baking tray. And
Yep,
you've lined that with a bit of oil.
just so it doesn't burn. I mean, we are using small bits and pieces. I do need to go and turn the Weber on in a minute, but I'll just... So how do we actually do this?
Alright, so this is puff pastry. So I had you just line that with a bit of oil just to try and prevent it from sticking too much. And then we just want to grab our sheets of puff.
Oh, it's quite thick.
It is quite thick.
I thought it was very like...
No, this is puff. This is puff. So we're going to go with 2 slices across the bottom. So
Well,
that's
we've only
one.
got 2, mate.
Yeah, we've got more than 2. But I've made a mashed potato for the top. So it's going to be like a...
Oh, like a
Shepherd's Guinness.
Shepherd's Guinness. We tried something. We're just using what we've got, mate.
Yeah, puff at the bottom.
Hey?
And then mash at the top. So that's one sheet. And then I'll just pop the second sheet there.
Look at what we got. So much meat. I'm not complaining, mate. The sauce. Oh, you are kidding me. We just can't get it right. Look. Black. Burnt. Oh, look at that, Suze.
Well, I would say that is a mix of the dish and cooking it in the Weber.
Oh, you're joking. Look, not all of it. No. Oh, well, it's meat and mashed potato out of that. Hey?
Good thing we did the mash on top.
Well, either or, that's dinner tonight. So, dinner, and then we got an exciting place we're going to tomorrow.
A wicked morning to ya.
Here we go. That was an amazing one-night stay. We only stayed for one night.
Onto Beechwood.
And we're off to our next camp. Now, just let's touch on that place. It was $300 a night, wasn't it?
It's called Cottage on
Yep.
Airbnb. And the reason I chose it was because I thought it was so quaint, and it had an indoor fireplace, and it had a spa bath. So, yeah,
And at this time of the year, we needed like the fireplace because that's how you heat up the cottage. So that was a big tick. Now let's just explain. It was $300 a night. Sue actually thought
it was for 2 nights. I thought it was a deal.
so. That's how we ended up. We wouldn't have done it for one night, to be fair.
No.
Sue booked it on Airbnb and realised only after she booked it was for one night, and I was still so. I was not angry. I was cross. So we ended up having to go the one night. We didn't want to cancel the one night. So that's how we ended up with that. We thought it was 2 nights.
We don't normally splash that much up for one night.
That's the end of the line.
Wait for the wind, wait for the night. Stand here a while, take a little time. Since you went away, it came to a halt. Silence is everywhere, and you're not. And now I'm running like there's no tomorrow. My life was on a
Not a good day. Old mate's crashed the drone. So he's out the car looking for it. I don't know if he's going to be able to find it, but I reckon we're going to have a grumpy Derek on board. Run! He's off for the drone. There it is. Hey, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
Yeah.
Oh, she's making a terrible noise. All right, tell us what's going on there.
I don't know.
Hang on.
Just turning it
Hang on.
off.
Making a terrible noise. Oh dear, Howard. It's not a good start. Not a good start. Falling out of the sky. Hey? Crashed. That's what you've done. You've crashed. It looks alright, but I doubt the gimbal's alright. You'll have to have a look at it when you get back to the campsite.
Crash the drone. Yeah, gimbal.
Gimbal. Stuffed. Oh. I will eat my words if that thing works. That's what you call a hard impact. Fallen from the sky and crashed to the ground.
Only tree in the way. I hit it. Damn it. Seems alright.
I doubt it. I don't know how that can fall. Well, how big do you think that tree is? I reckon that's... Oh. Jeez, I don't even know how big that tree is. I would love to say that no drones were injured in the making of this video,
We don't know yet.
but we don't know yet.
We'll have a look when we get to camp. But this road in it's turned out to be quite fair distance. So just when we hit the dirt, I put the tyres down with our deflators. I check quick deflators. Again, handy to have in your little kit of touring or whatever. So when you want to go to places like this road, you don't have to, but it just helps with the caravan, etc. But we've got about 6 k's to go still, and so far it's looking good.
It's a beautiful drive.
Yeah, look.
Slightly corrugated.
Yeah, like just.
Oh, she's a bit bumpy.
But we're going all right. We're going all right. Now this is a free camp all along the Lake Eildon is where we at, and we're chasing one of the better camps, the better campsites that you can get Starlink and solar. Like you can see in here, this is great for the shade, but you would struggle for solar at our Starlink because there's only a sniff of Optus out here. Now we're on our phones off Optus. We have always done. Most probably needed to change to Telstra 5 years ago when we started travelling. But yeah, we're just going to keep going. We've been informed about this one camp. That one there you could most probably do, but there's one bit further down that someone shared with us. So we're going to go and have a look if we can get in and see exactly how it's going to work for us.
On the Optus front, I do have a Telstra work mobile.
Yeah.
So if we've only got Telstra service and we're in a fix, alternatively, I mean, I always recommend that you have one Optus, one Telstra. But if you've only got one or the other and you've got the Starlink, that's absolutely fine because you can put up the Starlink and you can actually do Wi-Fi calling if you need to. So that's good.
I just, just touching on Starlink. So this is Starlink's Achilles heel. What do you call it?
Yeah, Achilles heel.
Achilles heel is trees. If you're camped in amongst trees, it's just going to struggle. So for us personally, we chase the solar for free camping, any way to charge our battery system up on our caravan, which then allows us obviously for Starlink. So that's still unfortunately the only downfall of Starlink is trees. And to be honest with you, we've been using Starlink now for about 2 to 3 years, and if there's trees, we generally don't struggle to find somewhere where it's a bit of an open patch so we can get Starlink. So there you go.
But look at these trees, they're thick.
It's beautiful here, isn't it?
It is
the lake.
gorgeous.
There's the lake. Let's have a look. Tell you what, it's heated up, 22 degrees, beautiful outside.
It's always beautiful
There you
during
go,
the day.
look at that. Oh, it's got trees in the middle of it. We'll have to try and get the boat off.
Look at that. Bob's up. Bobby? What do you reckon, boy?
Hey! There we go. Ah. That's just why you put your tyres down. Alright guys, here we are. We're on Lake Eildon. The campsite's name is Taylor's Bend. And you can see why someone has said you should be able to get solar and Starlink because there's less trees here. So the sign says you can't camp beyond that over there, we've just seen. But there's a fire pit here. Look at this, hey? What do you reckon? So, I think what we do is, trying to figure this out. Maybe we should just back the van in like this, love, and then we can use the fire pit because it does get chilly at night, hey?
Yep, I think that's perfect because we can use that fire pit, which looks amazing. We're just going to have to find ourselves some firewood. Yeah!
I think that's good, eh? Hey?
Good job.
Far enough from the fire is far enough from the van.
That's perfect.
What we'll do is we'll obviously chock it and then we'll jack it up and we'll get it all level.
Great.
Because I've got to unhitch anyway.
Literally.
Yeah. It looks like you can. I think you can drive down to the lake. So if you wanted to put the boat in or something,
yep, we
could just put it in or take Bobby for a walk or something like that. But we do need to go back into Mansfield because we need some bits and pieces. So here's some information. Mansfield's about a 25-minute drive because you've got to drive back along this this dirt road back to the bitumen and then into Mansfield. So gauging on how long it took us here, about 25 minutes. Mansfield's got RGA, butchers, hardware stores, brewery, it's got ARB, it's got a mechanic shop, it's got little bakeries and a fishing and hunting shop as well. So it's, Mansfield's got the bits and pieces for you. So we'll use this as a base for the next few days. And we're going to sit and enjoy ourselves here. We've got plenty of solar, plenty of sun. styling should work, no dramas. So this is a really nice base, this.
If I can say, there are toilets here. I believe they leave a lot to be desired, so I probably won't be using that.
Oh, we got our own.
Yeah, beautiful.
So, all right, let's do this. All right, we're all set up here. Check this out. All set up, all cleaned up, had a bit of a shower again. But I've got to check out this drone. Yeah, check out this drone, mate. Okay. Otherwise, there's going to be no drone footage for this episode. Let's have a look. Look. Funny enough, the propellers seem fine. Like they're not broken or anything. It's this gimbal that I'm worried about. Let's have a look. Start it up. No? Why not? Oh, it starts up. I've done a right job on this. See, that gimbal normally does a swing around. Yeah, no, it's... I reckon we try and fly the thing. See what happens. I don't have a memory card in that now, so in case it drops out the sky. Oh, there you go. I think the drone survived that. The footage is great. The gimbal doesn't shudder or shake around. I've got to be honest, it's flying really slowly. I'm in sport mode, so I don't know. We'll keep at it and see how it goes. Otherwise, when we get to a town or something, we may send it in just for a once over, because it's no use me just throwing it away or anything, because it's not like it's flying normally. And what a great scenery. You can just see beautiful the weather is on that lake. Hey, it is absolutely still.
We've had a massive win. I actually can't believe it. Like, I cannot believe it.
The drone has survived that fall and a tree. I just don't know. So I've just let Sue know that the drone's working. She can't believe it. But
Well, I can't. That literally dropped. How many meters did that drop out the sky?
10 meters?
More than 10, I reckon.
No, about 10
20?
meters. No, not that high.
10 meters out the sky, and yeah, she's working. So thank you, someone is watching over us, but we are literally in the car. It's Friday night. It's Friday, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Now we're going to quickly make it to the tackle shop to see what we need to attempt fishing.
Well, the thing is, even I had a little read up this week, didn't I, love? And apparently this isn't a bad spot for fishing.
Well, yeah, look, fresh water's not always been something I would normally do, but anything will do right now to pick up our game a little bit. So, yeah, it'll be nice just to go out and feel a fish on the end of the rod again. So,
I can't remember what that feels like.
No, I don't know. I can't remember what it feels like. You're right.
When last did we catch a fish?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Months. It's been months. Man's got a stash.
All right, we just got back and we went to the local, fishing, hunting shop in Mansfield. Old mate was very helpful. So
I did say I reckon we should just go and buy some fresh fish, but here we go.
Things.
Worms.
Oh, worms. He advised us to get 2 of those.
And then what did I get?
Oh, mate.
And you laughed at me.
Got this stuff.
power bait. I've been doing a little bit of reading online, and it says that's good stuff.
Oh, no. That's
Don't
sealed.
open it.
Oh, no, we'll leave it sealed.
Because if
Now,
we don't use it,
not going to lie to you, don't take anything. You must probably looking at what we got and going, you should have got this or that. But anyway, this is what old mate has told
if
us.
we bought the wrong stuff,
Oh.
comment down below. He did say he wasn't a fisherman, he was a hunter.
Yeah, he was. And then we got a couple of these things as well.
Oh, here we go. He's got himself some lures.
So these are called original floating, but then they just skim it down the bottom as you trawl it, and they should float. And then you trawl, and or you can, what they say, retrieve. Big word that.
Right.
Anyway, we're just going to give it a crack.
It looks good, and hopefully we're going to catch something. But now,
Yes. Don't light that fire, but you need to put that in the fridge. And all this work has brought on a thirst again.
oh,
I've got some cold beers in the car. I'm gonna have to put them in the fridge. Let's get a jumper on. Let's get this fire going. Let's enjoy the night, and then we're gonna get up early tomorrow morning, and we're gonna go and scout out for some fish. Alright guys, so yeah, last night ended up being a bit uncomfortable. We've never sort of put ourselves in a position like that before, and we've never sort of encountered something like this before. So I think Sue can maybe.
yeah, so we were parked up, and some of our grey water overflowed when I was doing the dishes. And to be fair, we were inside the caravan, didn't realise that it was overflowing, the tank. We obviously had it closed off. And some campers down the hill from us, the water was running towards them. And they did the right thing.
They had every reason to come up to say something.
To let us know that our grey water was overflowing.
Yeah.
It was just the way in which they did it was quite unpleasant. So a lot of swearing, a lot of name calling. I won't repeat the names they were calling Derek, just about the water overflowing. And in all fairness, as soon as we knew it was overflowing, we put some sand over it.
I went out and got my shovel, and I try to do the best I can. But also, it's dark. I couldn't see who these people were, and 100%, like, we're in the wrong here. We're inside, the grey tank overflowed, and it's not nice, I'm not going to lie to you. We were parked on a bit of a hill, so it was starting to run towards their camp.
Yep.
And we're not saying that we're not in the wrong here at all, but I just think that the way you approach someone, especially like it's in the dark, I had no idea who these people were, the language, we all use a bit of bad language every now and again, but not when it's like directed and used in a manner that
is unpleasant.
So anyway, I sorted it out. Our grey water tank's still full, obviously, but we were supposed to go fishing today and enjoy the day. We went out and bought all that gear last night to go fishing, but after last night's altercation, it's made us feel really uncomfortable. I had a look. The guys went out on their boat today. They're not at camp, but they still have they still camped there. And I just feel very uncomfortable. So we've decided that we're just going to leave today, and we're going to go to our next camp. And the next camp we can use the boat. So all the stuff that we bought last night to go fishing today
won't go to waste.
Won't go to waste. We're going to pack up and leave today, move on, and then hopefully tomorrow. Fingers crossed we get the boat out, the weather stays the same, and we can go and spend a nice day on the water. But from myself, Sue and Bob, guys, you take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.